What's up, everyone? This is Ryan Wade with UniqueApps.com. Today's app review is going to cover the premium app LineRider iRide. There's the icon right there if you could see it. LineRider iRide is again a premium app. It's $2.99 in the iTunes store. And this app was actually created based on the LineRider.com game, which was actually a computer game that was turned into a game for the Nintendo Wii and the Nintendo DS. So the basics of the game is you have this guy Bosch, which you draw lines and he rides down the sled on those lines. So it uses gravity. Let me change the options really quick, just to the day mode. There's a couple options. You can draw and pan. I'll explain that. Whenever you draw a line, it'll actually switch to the pan tool to make you move it real quick, and I'll show you during the gameplay. I'm going to take the night ride off, the gravity tilt off. Gravity tilt is actually pretty fun too. Gravity tilt just basically uses the accelerometer. So if Bosch is riding down the hill at this angle, you can actually tilt the iPhone like this, and Bosch will just fly this way. So it basically, whichever way your iPhone is tilted, that's which way gravity is going. And sound, we're going to leave that on. I actually have sound off right now, so it's not really going to matter. So I'm going to go ahead and click done right there. We'll go back to the game. And here's actually oops, let me erase that. I just drew a line. I'm going to go to the pan tool right now. And if you could see, it's actually switching. Oops, I actually have. It looks like I have. I'm going to go ahead and just play this so you can see how it goes. There's Bosch right now. I've already drawn a line. And he's flying down the hill. And so he just fell off his sled, and that's really all this game is. So I'm going to go ahead and start a new game just so you can see. Here's a new game. You just start drawing a line, and then Bosch, and see now it switches to that pan tool. So that's what I was saying. So every time you draw a line, it switches to the pan tool, so you can immediately move it up like this. And then as soon as I move it up, I can draw another line again. Same thing. It'll switch to the pan tool again. And so there's three different lines, or three different color lines. We have blue, red, and green different lines, and then we also have this magnetic, this little magnet at the end. The blue line is basically a free line tool. The blue line I can draw in any angle, or not in any angle. I can draw anywhere. The red line actually is an accelerating line. So the red line, if you put the red line, well, let's draw a red line right here. Once Bosch hits this line, he will accelerate. So you can see the little dots on the bottom. So you can you can draw this line straight up, and Bosch will just accelerate on this line up, even though gravity is going down. You also have straight lines that you can draw. These again, the lines are straight. And the green lines are for scenery. So if I want to draw background images like a tree or something, I can draw a green line and it won't matter. Bosch will go right through. So the red and the blue lines, Bosch will actually ride on them. The green line is just for scenery. If you want to draw a background image, you can actually draw a line straight through the track, and Bosch will just go right through it. And then the magnet is for the line click tool. So whenever, if you look at the end here, here's the end of that line. If you look, my line will automatically attach to that line. If I take the magnet tool off, where are we? If I take that off, the lines don't automatically snap together. So depending on what you do, you might want to use that or not. Then we'll go ahead and just play and see how Bosch rides down this one. I put some kinks in there at the end, especially with that red, so might be a crappy track. Whoop. It just fell off of it. So, or actually that was the accelerator one. And it will also just keep continuing to fall just forever. You can also zoom out by using your fingers like this, and you can view the track at a higher, or zoomed out a lot. And then that's really it. You can save the level. You can actually load up the level. There's a couple different options. You can save and load, or I can share this. I can share this with different people. If I have a LineRider.com account, I can type in my information and log in and share. I'm going to go ahead and cancel because I don't have a LineRider. And I can also save this. So you can see I have a test one already saved, and I can also load this. So I'm going to go ahead and load the test just so you can see it, or see how you load it. Oops. Oh, I'm in the save mode, so let me save that one. No, I don't want to replace it, so I'm just going to call this test A. Done, and I'm going to click save. So now I can also load test the original test, and that will come up. So here's my original map, and it's zoomed way out so you can't really see it too well, but if I zoom in, oops, go to the pan tool, you can see it a little better. And that's really what Line Rider is all about. It's a very creative game, again, for the iPhone. If you're familiar with linerider.com, it's very similar. It just uses it on the iPhone now. And that's really it. It's a great game. It's a fun game to play. Again, this is Ryan with UniqueApps.com. I hope you enjoyed this review for Line Rider, and I look forward to having you as a subscriber for my channel. Thanks, and have a great day.